Hey guys, so I somehow forgot to film an intro for this video, so in this video I'm just going to be showing you guys an informative glute workout. So it's not just glutes because I don't think that it's smart to just train like one muscle group when you could throw in compound movements. It's going to help you with strength, it's going to help you with imbalances, and it's just going to help you in the long run just be a more functional human being. And you're going to look a lot more proportional. So some of these exercises are for your glutes and your hamstrings, and then there are some just like glute more so isolation exercises thrown in there. But let me know if you guys try out this workout. Let me know what some of your favorite exercises are, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. Let me know which other body parts workouts you guys want to see, because I'm doing bodybuilding stuff for the majority of this month before I start prepping for my powerlifting meet. So just kind of messing around in the gym and doing some stuff I haven't done in a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. So before you start any workout, you're going to want to properly warm up. I did not show that in this video, but if you watch any of my older videos, I usually show a little bit of my warm-up when I'm doing squats. Make sure you just activate your glutes and you warm up your hips before you're doing any lower body movements. It's going to help you from getting injured and also just help you while you're doing the exercises feel it more. So I went ahead and I just did some warm-up sets for squats. So today, for this workout, I decided to do some back squats for 4 sets of 8. Now, if you watch any of my videos and you know about powerlifting, or you just understand powerlifting, you know that I'm never doing sets of 8. So with this bodybuilding stuff, you're going to work with rep ranges from like 8 to 15 for the most part. So you want to pick a weight that you can do easily for about 15 reps. So 135 was a good range for me. And I actually did a superset with these as well, which was so difficult because my stamina is absolutely horrible because of the way that I train. So it's nice that I'm taking a little break and kind of trying to ramp up my cardiovascular system again, because to be honest, I should be doing some cardio every now and then, and these rep ranges felt exactly like that. So I supersetted with banded squats. I'm just using my hip circle from Slingshot, and I did 12 to 15 reps after each set. And my rest time in between each set was probably around 2 minutes. You want to keep it as little as possible, but make sure that you are like feeling like you're fully rested so that your next set is an absolute death. I then moved on to Romanian deadlifts. These are one of my favorite exercises, and this is one of the biggest movements that I think grew my glutes, to be honest, because you are using your hamstrings as well as your glutes, and you can go pretty heavy on these. So I was just using 95 pounds, so I would use a weight that you could do for up to 12 reps. Once you get to like those last 2, it should feel a little bit harder. So I did 5 sets of 10. I like to do tons of volume when I'm doing bodybuilding stuff. It's mostly because when I'm doing bodybuilding stuff, I'm using it as accessories to my main lifts. But since I'm switching things up right now, I thought I would mess around with some volume, and I really, really liked doing this. So with these, you're just going to make sure that you're pushing your hips back and keeping your knees bent. I like to kind of open up my knees a little bit as I open up my hips. It makes the movement a lot easier for me. And then I went ahead and moved on to good mornings. So this is one of the hardest hamstring exercises I've ever done. I was just using 65 pounds, so 10 pounds on each side. The bar is 45 pounds. And you basically just have to have a slight bend in your knee, kind of like you're doing a stiff leg deadlift. But your bar is going to be placed just a little bit below your traps, not quite on your rear delts. Whatever is comfortable for you so you don't feel like you're going to completely fall over. But you just have to push your hips all the way back until you are parallel to the floor. So the form on these is a little bit tricky, so I would recommend having someone watch you the first time to make sure that you are parallel, but you'll feel it. Like, you will feel a crazy stretch in your hamstrings. So I really like doing these after RDLs, because RDLs, I like to use those more so as a glute movement, and then good mornings I like to use for my hamstrings. So now I'm just doing some banded squats with a dumbbell. So the dumbbell that I was using was either 40 or 45 pounds, and I went ahead and did 4 sets of 8, and I superset with some step-ups. So the squats are pretty easy. Like, you can put the band wherever it helps you activate your glutes the most. For me, it's right above my quads. And for step-ups, just make sure that you aren't pushing off the floor. You should be using your leg in the front and kind of pushing through your toes to lift yourself off the ground, and squeeze your glute at the top. It sounds more difficult than it is, but it's actually pretty easy after you do the banded squats because your glutes are already going to be firing and activating. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. I love you!